Hey folks, okay, so here's the moment of truth. Got the hard drives set up, and the tape drive too, so I'm going to hit the power button here. And it turned on, which is, a good thing. I'll just sort of rattle off the numbers as it goes through them. 219, this is good. Forget what that means, but it should be good. I suppose in retrospect I could have just powered it up and then waited, but what are you going to do? The internal drive just spun up. It's interesting, the power supply kind of surged a bit when it did that. The fan spun up a little bit. It's interesting. Now, these attached hard drives I've got here also had, they were used originally for AIX machines, so there's a good chance there's some partitions on them that, well, frankly, I don't care about, but hey, maybe we can get them to turn on. And it looks like it's IPLing or booting or whatever you want to think of it as. There's the front display just turned off, and we're in the 500s now, 520, which is a good sign. Oh, I just saw it flash that hard drive. And the other one is spinning up. How interesting. So that one must be configured to spin up only on signal. One of them was labeled as a boot volume, and I'd be morbidly interested to know if it would actually boot anymore, but I can hear the hard drive internally working. But if they had anything, they were going to have AIX 5.3 on there, or 5.1, excuse me, and that will not work on this machine because it doesn't have enough RAM. Ooh, that drive is noisy. Not bad. I'm honestly shocked it's working. I kind of expected it to come up with a console issue. A SCSI conflict. Just making sure the terminal is screwed down. So what you can see here, it's still saying COM not ready 2, which, I suppose with extra drives it may take a bit more to boot, but it should go away. Oh, there it goes. And we've got C33 on the display. Look at that. Look at that. We're good to go. I'm honestly surprised. I am really surprised at this. I honestly don't know what I gotta do next. I don't know if they'll just appear automatically, or if I've got to do some sort of scan for new drives, or what. Maybe. I don't know. God, this thing is slow too. Packers won today, which is kind of surprising. They pulled it out, not at the end, but they sure didn't bring a lot of confidence. And it is cold outside right now. I'm in Wisconsin. It's like 4 degrees or 10 degrees outside, and there's a little bit of a wind, and cold with a capital old. And I couldn't get the snowblower started. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that right now. And of course, I've got a slow leak on my car tire, so I was trying to see if I could reseat the bead, but it didn't work. So I'm going to load Smith here. Oh, geez, that's right. Okay, so ENV, ENV, there we go. And yeah, there we go. So I don't know if you can read that. I think you can. It says terminal equals dumb. We got to change that. So I believe it was export term equals IBM 3151 ENV, and it's been changed. So I'm gonna have to look to see how I change that permanently. But all right, devices. Install configure devices after let's go to fixed disk. List all defined disks, and it found them. Hey, cool. Are just 0, 1, and 2, listing as other SCSI disk drives, which makes sense. I wonder if it found the tape drive too. Tape drive. List all defined tape drives, and it found the other tape drive, RMT0. Cool. So, show the characteristics of a disk. Let's look at HDisk 1. It'd be nice if I remembered how to do any of this. It's been a long, long time. It's not really saying anything about like size. So that's not terribly good. Or rather, it's not terribly useful. But I don't think I can do that at the drive level. I think I have to start doing stuff at the volume level. So, I'm going to go back to System Storage Management. Let's look at Logical Volume Manager. Physical volumes. List all physical volumes in the system. And showing HDisk 0. So I think we have to add a disk. Yes, that sounds about right. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's interesting, but not quite what I want to do. Fairly certain I'm going to have to find something like other disk. Excuse me. Other... Ooh, SCSI... Oh, geez, what's the difference? SCSI other SCSI disk drive or other SCSI disk drive. OS disk or SCSD. If there's anything else. Oh, okay, so we got to pick one of those. Oh, SCSD, sure, why not? Curious to see if it'll... Yeah, on the controller connection address. Ooh, geez. I would have thought it would have known them. Okay. I'm running out of tape again, because apparently my file transfer didn't work. But what I'm going to do is I got a book called, it's an O'Reilly book called Essential Systems Administration. It goes over AIX, HPUX, Solaris, all kinds of good stuff like that. I'm going to read up on that a little bit. Sometimes I got some good stuff in here, sometimes I don't. So hopefully I'll come back and we can talk intelligently. So thanks everybody. Thanks for watching.